In this video, we shall be looking at the interest of risk and condition analyses. Asset portfolio analysis plays a key role in an asset management system. Now, without the knowledge of existing asset conditions and risks associated, any planning regarding asset management shall be unsuccessful. First, we will look at risk analysis and then focus on condition analysis. First, what is meant by a risk for an asset? Risk is a situation involving exposure to danger or possibility of loss. The risk related to physical assets is called asset failure risk. It means that assets have inherent risks or the potential for failure. These risks must, therefore, be clearly understood and managed to ensure cost-effective service delivery. There are two basic factors that determine the magnitude of asset failure risk: probability of asset failure and impact of asset failure. Now, we based the risk analysis on these two factors. The probability of asset breakdown can be defined as the likelihood that the asset will fail. Asset breakdown does not necessarily mean that an asset is faulty and has stopped working. It can also mean that the asset is not contributing to the service delivery as it should. Impact of the asset failure means the gravity of damage failure of said asset were due to service delivery. The larger the effect to service delivery, the more impact it has. Thus, assets can be categorized into two broader categories in respect of the impact, namely critical assets and non-critical assets. Now, critical assets are those assets which are essential for the service delivery, and their failure may have severe impact on the business. It should be kept in mind that critical assets are those that have adverse consequences of failure, but not necessarily a high probability of failure. It is important to identify critical assets, to target and refine maintenance plans, capital expenditure plans, and investigative activities at the critical areas. Now, let us determine what is meant by condition for an asset. Asset physical condition reflects the physical state of the asset, which may or may not affect its performance. It is imperative for an organization to have a clear picture of the physical condition of their assets and their current level of service. All management decisions regarding maintenance, rehabilitation, and renewal revolve around these two aspects. Oblivion to the current asset condition may lead to the premature failure. Asset physical condition analysis is used to determine the need and timing of some preventive or remedial maintenance to ensure desired level of service and prevent service breakdown. Here is what you need to remember about risk and condition analyses. Asset risk failure is determined through the probability of asset failure and through the impact of asset failure. Risk analysis help to identify critical assets, to target and refine maintenance plans, capital expenditure plans, and investigative activities at the critical areas. Condition analysis is used to determine the need and timing of some preventive or remedial maintenance to ensure desired level of service and prevent service breakdown.